Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, pour yourself another glass of wine and sit down because I need to unload this on you immediately. I am literally spiraling. I feel like the worst human being on the planet, but at the same time, I feel like I'm just trying to be a good mom. It is such a mess. You know how much tuition we pay for this private school, right? You expect a certain level of decorum. Well, joke is on me. Let's get into the tea. You know my daughter is in 5th grade now. It's a delicate age. And because it's a private school, everyone knows everyone's business. So this year, a new girl joined the class. Let's call her Amelia. From day one, the vibe has been off. Amelia has been a serious issue all year. It's not just new kid jitters. It's disruptive. Back on Halloween, Amelia literally started stealing people's food at lunch, physically taking things off other kids' trays. And of course, my daughter was one of the targets. Then we get this blast email from the administration about personal boundaries and consent regarding touch. I asked my daughter what it was about, and she said it was Amelia. Again, apparently the girl just cannot stop hugging people. Aggressive, unwanted, constant hugging. My daughter finds her overwhelming and scary because she has zero boundaries, but we're all just navigating this behavior blindly. So that brings us to the crisis at hand, the birthday party. We opened the backpack yesterday, and there it is. An invitation to Amelia's birthday party. It's for next Saturday. My daughter took one look at the invite and her face just dropped. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Mom, I am not going." No hesitation. No, maybe if there's cake. Just a hard no. And honestly, I get it. Why would she want to spend her Saturday with the girl who stole her lunch and constantly invades her personal space? But here is where the tea gets dark, and this is why I feel sick. I started texting the other moms. You know, the usual suspects, my daughter's friend group's parents. I wanted to see who else was going, thinking maybe if her besties went, I could bribe her into going for an hour just to be polite. Girl, nobody is going. I'm not kidding. I texted Sarah, I texted Jen, I texted Rebecca. Every single one of them said, "Oh, absolutely not. My kid refuses to go." It's a total blackout. It seems like the entire 5th grade class has silently agreed to boycott this party. So now I am sitting here with this moral dilemma that is literally eating me alive. On one hand, I have my daughter. She is old enough to decide who she wants to socialize with. She's dealt with the lunch theft, the unwanted touching, and the disruption all year. She has valid reasons for not liking Amelia. If I force her to go, I'm basically telling her that her boundaries don't matter. But on the other hand, oh my God, think about Amelia. Think about Amelia's mom. Can you imagine? Hosting a party, buying the balloons, and having 0 kids show up. That is the stuff of nightmares. It is the beginning of a villain origin story. I feel so incredibly sad for this little girl. I know the other parents aren't budging. They are totally fine with just ghosting this party. So if I make my daughter go, she will be the only one there. Can you imagine being trapped alone at a party with the person you dislike the most? And get this, there is another layer of messiness. I looked at the invitation again. There is no RSVP number. Nothing. No email, no phone number. Just the date and time. Who sends an invite without an RSVP contact? So I don't even have a way to politely decline via text. So I am torn. Is it cruel to let a girl have an empty birthday party? But then, is it cruel to my own daughter to use her as a human shield for Amelia's mom's feelings? I finally sat down with my daughter again about 20 minutes ago. I tried to play devil's advocate. I said, "Honey, imagine how sad Amelia will be if nobody comes." And you know what? My daughter looked at me and explained, very calmly, exactly why she didn't want to go. She talked about how stressed she gets around Amelia, how she never knows if she's going to get grabbed or yelled at. She was so mature about it. She wasn't being mean. She was just protecting her peace. And that broke me. I realized I have to respect her no. I decided I'm not going to force her. Just because Amelia's mom is going to be heartbroken doesn't mean I can set my daughter on fire to keep her warm. But now I have to deal with the logistics. Since I don't have the phone number, I have to do this face to face. I'm going to try to run into Amelia's mom at pickup today. I'll walk up to her, put on my best, I'm so devastated face, and tell her we can't attend. I am terrified she's going to ask if I know if anyone else is coming. What do I say then? "Yeah, sorry, the whole class hates your kid." No, I just have to lie. Anyway, that's where I landed. We aren't going. Amelia is going to have an empty party, and I'm going to go to hell, probably. But at least my daughter won't be miserable. Cheers. I hate it here.